This is the night both sets of supporters have been waiting for. Not long now until kick-off on match day 1 in the Champions League. Who will get off to a positive start with all 3 points? Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live here on EA TV. It is a city where passion for football is red hot. Welcome to Naples in southern Italy. I'm Derek Ray, and with me here on the commentary position is Lee Dixon. And we're certainly in the mood for Champions League group stage action. It's Napoli up against Schalke.
Yeah, the long road to the final starts here in game 1. Always think that if you win your home games and don't lose your away games, you've got a good chance of progressing.
Back in season 1992-93, the old European Cup as it was became the UEFA Champions League. Back in your playing days, Lee.
Yeah, absolutely. I can just about remember that far back, Derek, to be honest with you. But players were a little bit cautious about the new Champions League and how it was going to take shape and the format, etc. But certainly the European Cup is now a thing of the past, and the Champions League has really taken shape.
The Napoli starting 11. If you like wingers, you'll love this, Lee.
Yeah, absolutely. I love to watch a winger play, especially with pace and power. The central striker will stay more or less in front of the goal. The support will be provided by the 3 central midfield players. The back 4 is pretty conventional, but the fullbacks will be asked to support from behind.
Mertens. And kept out by Naldo. And the defender takes care of business. Now Daniel Caligiuri, Bentaleb, Burgstaller. Yevhen Konoplyanka. And cleared away. It's with Hamšík. Now Mascarell. Bentaleb. And here is Omar Mascarell. He had the sixth sense to know what to do and win it back. Well, visionary passing. And with Insigne. Into the middle from Lorenzo Insigne. It'll be a corner. It all counts for naught. Well, match day 1 in the UEFA Champions League, always exhilarating. And as we look at the group, nothing wrong with that idea. Konoplyanka. That's a routine take. And he really is danger personified. But in this game, Lee, what do you think we might see from him?
Well, ball possession will be his key. People give him the ball because they know he links the play. You give him the ball, then you make a run, you normally get the ball back, which is very encouraging.
Now Daniel Caligiuri. Read it superbly to take back possession. Given away. Fabian. Callejon. And now passing it through. So close to keeping himself onside, but offside is the verdict.
Well, and that's his job, the linesman. Give those tight offside decisions and get them right.
Bentaleb. And given away by Schalke. And here's Alan. Callejon here. Well, can he make this move count? Well, he's thwarted him almost effortlessly. And now Hisai. Callejon here. And here's Alan. Well, clattered away. It's with Harit. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Amin Harit. Mertens. Callejon here. Well, he's got plenty of space on the flank here. And the danger cleared. And Dries Mertens. Insigne! And that, a piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. Corner kick played over. And he's clear his lines. It's with Alan. Hamsik now. Wonderful block. Thundered clear. The electronic board has been... and fed forwards. And it's played into the centre. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. And as the second half commences, both sides can reflect on a first half in which they were so very evenly matched. Mertens. The emphasis is on an easy meet for the keeper, given that cross. Well, probably a fair assessment of his first half's work would be a mixed bag.
Well, it's not been a great first half of football as far as he's concerned. He seemed a little bit sluggish to me, Derek. Easy for the back line to pick him up. Needs more movement.
Fabian. Lorenzo Insigne. And with Insigne. Now Mascarell. Amin Harit. This could be an interesting avenue. Raul Albiol here. It's with Hamsik. Now Mascarell. Amin Harit. And here is Omar Mascarell. Others in the vicinity. Caligiuri. Now the Austrian Burgstaller. And a goal it is, the opener in this game.
Well, keep it tight, that's what both managers would have been saying. But now the opening goal's gone in. Tactics have got to change. Well, let's see that strike again. First time is always very, very difficult to strike a ball. The timing has to be right, the technique has to be right, but above all, you have to concentrate on the ball as it's coming to you. You know you're not going to take a touch. Concentration is everything.
So the match has restarted, 1-0 here. Callejon now. Mertens here. Effective challenge. Mario Rui. Well, that's very smart defending, and now they have the ball again. Is it going to end up being productive for them? Given away by Napoli. And Caligiuri. Caligiuri. Crossing opportunity. And no-nonsense defensive clearance. Here's Insigne. And it's a matter of what occurs in the final 15 minutes. It's with Nabil Bentaleb. Insigne. And Dries Mertens. Well, goalkeepers will sometimes make it look... That is a moment he would dearly love to have back, if possible.
Yeah, it wasn't his best effort, was it? But I bet he thought, I haven't got anything on, why not try a shot?
Naldo just wanted to get it out of there. And given away by Schalke. And now it's Hamsik. And this time it's in.
Well, let's see that one again. It's all about the contact, does everything right. He's not bothered where the goal is. He knows where it is. He gets a beautiful strike on it.
Slightly different vantage point in terms of the goal that was scored. So, a level contest, 1-1. Inside the final 5 minutes now. Caligiuri. Now Mascarell. It's with Hamsik. Routine, really. The referee has decided that 2 additional minutes are in order. And here is Omar Mascarell. Now the Austrian Burgstaller on the scent of a winner late in this game. The final whistle is sounded, and both teams will have to be content with a draw here on match day 1.
Well, he can't really complain. He's not...
Well, what a special game we have for you tonight in the group stage. Both teams with real ambitions to go far in this competition. Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live here on EA TV. The tension is palpable here at the Santiago Bernabeu in Madrid. Derek Ray here in the commentary position, and I'm joined as always by Lee Dixon. And we've got Champions League group stage action to look forward to. It's Real Madrid up against Napoli.
Well, with a point in match day 1 at home, the visitors come here. Never easy to travel on a European night. They really need to get something out of this game.
And make no mistake, Lee, Real Madrid expect to progress to the knockout stages in every Champions League campaign. Nevertheless, every Champions League match, irrespective of the stage, is a special occasion involving the merengues.
Well, it is. They're football royalty, as they say, and every time they take the pitch, they expect to win, let alone in the Champions League, La Liga, any competition they're in, and quite rightly so.
Powerful enough, but not precise enough.
No, not accurate enough at all. He had other options on as well.
And here's the starting 11 for Real Madrid. The Costa Rican Keylor Navas gets the nod in goal. Nacho Fernandez plays with Sergio Ramos at the back. Isco starts with Luka Modric in central midfield. And leading the line today is Karim Benzema. Here's the team for Napoli. The tactical battle is going to be highly instructive. 4-3-3 on one side and 4-3-3 on the other, Lee.
Well, when you match systems up, it's all about individuals. Who can get the better of the player you're playing against? And in this formation, certainly the wingers are going to be key on either side. And the lone striker, when the balls come in the box, he needs some support from one of those 3 midfield players making runs into the penalty area.
So, glancing at the table, and I must say, when the teams came out of the various pots for the Champions League draw, this was the one that stood out straight away. What a riveting game this promises to be.
Well, we're in for a real belter, I think. So much hype leading up to this game. Both teams expected to go deep into this competition. Can't wait for this one.
Marco Asensio. Marcelo. Lucas Vasquez waits. No-nonsense clearance. Luka Modric. Isco. And Marco Asensio. Hamshik now. Mertens. And Isco. Marco Asensio. Dispossessed. Marco Asensio. Relentless high pressing. Mertens. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? It is to be a throw-in. Isco has it. Marco Asensio. They're advancing here, Real Madrid. Can they take advantage of the position they're in? Can they take the lead? And the scorer is the Belgian Mertens.
Well, let's see that again. Once he gets into his stride, he just strolls past players. What a lovely solo. Wonderful effort this is.
A chance to revisit the goal. And the game has been restarted. The advantage belongs to Napoli. The ball with Luka Modric. Odriozola. Fabian. The attack continues. They're making considerable progress. The ball with Luka Modric. Modric. Lucas Vazquez. If there's such a thing as the perfect challenge, that was it. But a throw-in. Casemiro. Mertens. Well, Lee Dixon, there's no getting away from the fact that Real Madrid... Oh, he's really opened them up here. Insigne. And that's gone out of play for what will be a goal kick. Now Casemiro. On the ball, Odriozola. Lucas Vazquez. So plenty of forward momentum from Real Madrid here. Safe pair of hands, did his job. Nacho Fernandez. Giving the ball to the opposition that time. Lucas Vazquez. And the referee has added on 2 minutes of stoppage time. Luka Modric. And Marco Asensio. Marcelo. And that is that. Half-time here in the Spanish capital. The second half is underway, and it's Napoli with the advantage. Callejon. Mertens. Callejon here. Given away by Napoli. This man will get most of the plaudits for his contribution up to this point, Lee.
Well, Derek, you're right. He has played well, and goals.
Running towards goal. One man to beat. And a goal! The keeper couldn't stop it. Real Madrid on terms.
We're going to see the replay. The goalkeeper won't want to see this again. He gives the ball away. Still a bit to do, to be fair, but it's his fault.
Well, let's take another look at that goal, shall we? Well, the earlier goal cancelled out. One apiece. Mertens. Now Casemiro. Marcelo. Casemiro. Benzema. Modric unable to hang on to the ball. Isco has it. And here's Alan. Callejon. The ball with Luka Modric. Half an hour remaining then. And taken forward by Mertens. And a no-nonsense clearance. Fabian. Mertens. Just a bit too high with that powerful effort.
Yeah, he's just leaned back, Derek. Power was there, but not the direction.
Substitution time it is. Lucas Vazquez. Modric. Not much defensive cover there on the flank. And options in the centre. He scored! That is superb goalkeeping based on a genuine aerial threat.
Well, sometimes I'm a bit harsh on goalkeepers, but that genuinely was a really good save.
Mertens. And here's Alan. Job done, ball one. Well, it's come down to the final 20 minutes here. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Callejon here. Well, that's very smart defending, and now they have the ball again. It is to be a throw-in. Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. Marco Asensio. And Kos. Marcelo. Great block. Mertens. Zielinski. Bodies forward, and the break looks on. Now, this might pay dividends. And the decision is one of offside here. Substitution for Real Madrid. Mertens. Marcelo. Nacho Fernandez. Verdi! And it crossed the byline. A goal kick as a result. Callejon here. Effective challenge. In possession, Marcelo. And the defender finding a solution to the problem. Only 5 minutes left for play, and tension galore with the teams locked together. Magical save, Lee, to keep this game even.
Well, they concentrate all game, 90 minutes long. Can they keep the ball out of the net? Yes, he can.
An opportunity here for them to get their noses in front from the corner. And a deep corner into just over the crossbar with that header.
Oh, it's a perfect cross. It's a perfect position, and he just gets underneath it over the bar.
And now it's Hamsik. Callejon now. And this could win it. He's taken on the shots, but he's failed to beat the goalkeeper from there, Lee.
Well, it was well worth the effort, but well off target.
Modric. And now Zielinski. And a goal at this stage might well turn out to be decisive. And that will be all for tonight. You've got to say more positives than negatives for them in the group so far.
Yeah, absolutely. 4 points.
Welcome on a wet night for all concerned. It's been raining cats and dogs here. I'm Derek Ray, joined here on the commentary box by Lee Dixon. And we've got Champions League group stage action to look forward to. It's Napoli facing Galatasaray.
Yeah, thanks, Derek. Goosebumps. That's the only word I can think of. I always get goosebumps on European nights, watching under floodlights. I wish I was down there, but second best place is up here with you, Derek. Champions League nights are always special. I can't wait for this one.
Clattered away. And a glance at the Napoli side. This particular setup is becoming more and more in favour.
Yes, Derek, one central striker, two wingers who will provide the width, a very narrow three in midfield, a back four, the two full-backs will be expected to support, but also...
Keeper did his job to begin with. Well, the travelling fans will be hoping their heroes can replicate their recent performances. They've certainly been the surprise package in this group, punching well above their weight.
Yeah, speaking to the fans before the game, you can sense the optimism, and who can blame them? If they keep up this form, they might even reach the quarter-final. Who knows, a semi?
Now, what can he do here? They've given it away. And here's Alan. Marek Hamsik. Into the middle, Callejon. Taking care of business defensively here. Feguli. Tolga Giergi. It's Mariano with it. In full control of the ball here. Well, far from the cross he had in mind. Goal kick it is. Looking confident with the ball at his feet. And the danger cleared. Mertens. Oh, a lovely ball. It's a weighted pass. Jose Callejon. And a wonderful save.
All types of save keepers make, but that's really important. Look how close the striker gets. Well, Derek, still all square, but how? How's the keeper saved that?
If there's such a thing as the perfect challenge, that was it, but a throw-in. Mariano. Fabian. Mertens. Gary Mendes Rodriguez. Others to play it to. Mertens. Not much defensive cover there on the flank. Effective challenge. Nagatomo. Tolga Giergi. Feguli. Giergi has it. Given away by Napoli. Giving the ball to the opposition that time. It might be the moment to get them ahead. And it is the opening goal of the contest.
Well, it was always going to be a tight game, but now all of a sudden one team ahead. Things have got to change on both sides. Well, we're going to see the replay. The goalkeeper won't want to see this again. He gives the ball away. Still a bit to do, to be fair, but it's his fault.
And the goal that was scored, well worth another look, Lee. So underway once more. Advantage Napoli here. Giergi has it. Gomes now. Feguli. Clear foul play, and as a result, a free kick forthcoming. The electronic board, well, he was being very closely marked, but the header not on the target.
No, just off target, and the thing is, the defender did his job, and he just couldn't quite get enough of his head on it.
Giergi has it. Here's Fernando. A chance then for the respective managers to address. Underway then in the second half of this Champions League group stage confrontation. Younes Belhanda. Rodriguez. He had the sixth sense to know what to do and win it back. An awful lot of green space to run into. They won't complain about having won the corner, and maybe an opportunity to increase their advantage. You've certainly got to give this man high marks for his work up to this point, Lee.
Well, he'll get an extra sugar in his tea from the coach at half-time after that great first-half performance. Still touch and go in the second half with only a one-goal lead, though.
I must say, no shortage of space. And scope for the cross. All ball, no doubt about it, and he's been a bit unlucky. It'll be a throw-in. He has teammates to play it to. Well, that is a defender's job to come to the rescue. A good-looking move. And given away. It's with Alan. And now it's Hamsik. And the referee has given the corner. So maybe scope here for them to add to their lead. Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. Now the execution of the corner. Well, he wasn't messing around with the clearance. And we're inside the final 30 minutes. Mario Rui. It's with Alan. Marek Hamsik. Terrific block there. And the danger cleared. Zielinski. Mertens! Illegal play, and hence a free kick. They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. They've given it away. Plenty of running room in the wide position. I must admit, I thought he was going to score with that header.
Yeah, it was a quality cross, and he gets up well, and it's just wide.
Koulibaly. And now Zielinski. Here's Insigne. Zielinski. Giergi has it. Giving the ball to the opposition that time. Here's Insigne. He has plenty of support. And here is Alan. And it's now with Diawara. Callejon now. And putting his body on the line. Into the middle from Lorenzo Insigne. And clears his lines. Only 10 minutes remaining here. Rodriguez. Promising looking ball. It's with Koulibaly. Mario Rui. And with Insigne. Effective challenge. Rodriguez. Fernando. And slipped through beautifully. Well, it all counts for naught. Mario Rui. Mertens. Fernando. We've had the official word. There will be a minimum of 2 added minutes. Here's Fernando. It's with Serdar Aziz. There goes the final whistle. And it is a victory in this group stage match for Napoli. Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. I'm Derek Ray, joined for commentary by the former Arsenal defender Lee Dixon. And we've got Champions League group stage fare on the menu. It's Galatasaray up against Napoli.
Well, Derek, this is the best club competition in the world. I used to love playing in these games under the floodlights. It's different for the fans too. They enjoy these nights. Special buzz in that dressing room, I can guarantee you that.
And this Champions League group stage contest commences. Well, here is the lineup for the hosts today. Pretty well balanced, this formation, Lee.
Yeah, it can be a 4-2-3-1 in the offensive mode, but it can also go back to a 4-5-1 when you're defending. The lone striker will be supported by the three just behind him, especially the number 10 who will be given a free role.
Mertens. Given away by Napoli. Well, who will be the player to decide the outcome, to determine the course of events? No reason at all why it won't be this man. Lee, what do you anticipate seeing from him?
Well, basically, you've got to keep him out the box because he's got such a brilliant finishing ability that you give him half a yard, he will score. So keep him as far away from your goal as possible.
And options in the centre. This attack looks highly promising. Insigne. Thumped clear. Nagatomo. Giergi has it. Maicon now. Tolga Giergi. Callejon. Maicon. And here is Yuto Nagatomo. He's just a thorough reader of the game. And there we saw it. And the defender takes care of business. Loss of possession by Napoli. Sofiane Feghouli. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. Well, visionary passing. That's all they can conjure for now. All in all, a broken counter-attack. And I must say it's a fine-looking attack. But what can they do from this position? Options aplenty. Delivered by Callejon. No-nonsense clearance. Well, that's very smart defending, and now they have the ball again. Fabian. Excellent challenge. Rodriguez. Feghouli. Sofiane Feghouli. Given away. And now having a go. A very high degree of difficulty for any goalkeeper.
Sheer quality. Quality of the shot and certainly quality of the save.
And that's a deep corner. The outcome is a goal kick here. Giergi has it. Mariano. It's with Hamšík. It's with Alan. Hisai. Marek Hamšík. Read it superbly to take back possession. Koulibaly. Serdar Aziz. Callejon now. Younes Belhenda. Fabian. Now, what can he do here? Targets available, cross comes in. Taking care of business defensively here. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. And with Insigne. Well, let's see what he has in store for them. And he's clear as lines. It's with Hamšík. Just wanted to get it out of there. And here's Alan. Callejon here. Will he play it in? Fabian. My goodness, that save. Fully stretched he was. One for his own highlights reel. The referee has given a corner. And firing it into the area. Crossed into the penalty area. And they deal with the threat this time. And there it is, the half-time whistle. Underway then in the second half. And the two teams matching each other just about stride for stride. Belhenda. Mertens. Given away by Napoli. Well, he's got a few things right in this first half, but not everything.
Well, no goals for him, no real chances either. He needs to help his team a little bit more, just to get involved in the game. I think he would be the difference if he was playing better.
Younes Belhenda. Gary Mendes Rodriguez. And it's Rodriguez. This attack looks highly promising. Can they put it away? A really sumptuous ball. And that is offside. Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. Tolga Giergi. Fernando. Rodriguez. And the defender takes care of business. Here's Fernando. Moving through the gears. A very high degree of difficulty for any goalkeeper.
Sheer quality. Quality of the shot and certainly quality of the save.
Well, the clearance half-hearted. Callejon. Nagatomo. Here's Belhenda. Gary Mendes Rodriguez. It is to be a throw-in. Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. Nagatomo. Fernando. Maicon now. Here's Fernando. Well, they were clearly on the receiving end, so a free kick is next. And it's Selçuk. Space and time for the cross. Not really the ideal clearance. Mario Rui. So 20 minutes to go. And here's Alan. And in with a real chance. Only the keeper to beat. He's unable to take the chance, and he'll be disappointed here.
Well, 0-0. It should be 1-0. It really should.
Fernando. Bafetimbi Gomes. And it's Rodriguez. Not a particularly strong challenge. The shot wasn't really far enough away from the goalkeeper, was it?
No, but he picked up the flight nice and early.
Here's Fernando. Bafetimbi Gomes. In a position from which they could potentially do a bit of damage here. Looking confident with the ball at his feet. Safe pair of hands, did his job. Just 10 minutes to go. Lorenzo Insigne. Quick thinking to dispossess his opponent. Nothing wrong with that idea. And clears his lines. Mertens. Callejon here. Given away by Napoli. And Diawara has it. Sofiane Feghouli. Given away. And the referee has added on 2 minutes of stoppage time. Feghouli. Mariano. Job done, ball one. And no-nonsense defensive clearance. Lorenzo Insigne. And that will do it for tonight. This group stage meeting is over and the points have been shared.
Well, no goals, Derek. We all love goals. We didn't get any.
Hello everyone, I must say it's a sea of royal blue wherever you look. We're in Gelsenkirchen, where the fans plan to get right behind their heroes, Schalke. I'm Derek Ray, joined here in the commentary box as always by Lee Dixon, and we've got UEFA Champions League group stage action to bring you tonight. It's Schalke up against Napoli.
Well, the players love these games, Derek. It's a break from league football, just gives you a little bit of a rest. But you have to focus on different types of players you're not used to playing against every week. Do your research, who you're marking, who you're playing against.
This is how Schalke will begin the game. I'll tell you what, you don't see this formation every day of the week.
No, I mean, it looks very attacking.
Running towards goal, one man to beat. It's with Koulibaly. And Dries Mertens. Well, let's see, does he mean business? That effort, wayward to say the least, Lee.
Well, it's all about his body shape. Look what he's doing.
Callejon here. Mertens. Effective challenge. Now Mascarell. Caligiuri. Fabian. And here is Omar Mascarell. Bianca. Callejon here. Well, he's got plenty of space on the flank here. Well, they get high marks for that move, but they couldn't make it count. Abdul Rahman Baba. Bentaleb. On the ball, Sané. It's with Nabil Bentaleb. They couldn't maintain possession. Mertens. There's a slide rule pass. He has been deemed to be offside, not by much, Lee.
Brilliant, brilliant officiating, that is. Look at that, spot on.
And given away by Schalke. An authoritative challenge. They're succeeding in finding forward gears, but will they produce from this position? Let's see. And it's gone out of play. Goal kick coming up. Well, regaining possession for his side cleverly. Mascarell. And it is the opening goal of the contest.
Well, it was always going to be a tight game, but now all of a sudden one team ahead. Things have got to change on both sides. Well, here it is again, Derek, the audacity of it, the skill, the techers, everything, all those words you want to use. Absolutely brilliant. The keeper doesn't know what he's going to do, and neither did we.
The first statement of the night, 1-0. Fabian. Jose Callejon. And the shot decidedly lacking accuracy.
Well, he had other options as well, but he chose to shoot.
Lorenzo Insigne. And slipped through beautifully. And showing fine vision. Clean challenge. Good thing from his point of view. Salif Sané. Hamsik now. And they are on the move again. Here's Insigne. Mertens here. And just like that, they've lost possession. It's with Nabil Bentaleb. Baba on the ball. Well, let's see what he has in store for them. The first half here comes to an end. Underway then in the second half of this Champions League group stage confrontation. Callejon. Crossing possibilities. Alan. And kept out by Nando. Abdul Rahman Baba. Well, this man will get most of the plaudits for his contribution up to this point, Lee.
Well, Derek, you're right. He has played well, and goals win games. He's been a joy to watch in this form. Sit back and enjoy him in the second half.
And the danger cleared. Quick thinking to dispossess his opponent. It's with Alan. Callejon here. A highly purposeful attack, this. The emphasis on getting the ball forward. The tackle crisp and accurate. Salif Sané. Abdul Rahman Baba. It's with Nabil Bentaleb. And just failed to keep the ball in play that time. They will now make use of their substitutes bench. Callejon here. The ball with Naldo. Nastasic. Half an hour remaining then. Fabian. Oh goodness, he was right on top of the situation to get the ball back for his team. Well, he had designs on a double, but the goalkeeper wasn't having it.
Well, he did better than the first time, the goalkeeper. What a save that is.
An abundance of space. Delivered by Callejon. Bad challenge, and now it's up to the referee in terms of what to do next. That will certainly mean a booking here.
And now he's on a tightrope.
Substitution time it is. And a chance to level it. And the ball is in the net.
The crowd have gone crazy, and quite rightly so. What a finish that is. Hit the target, tick, power, tick, goal, tick.
Well, let's take another look at that goal, shall we? Even Steven, one apiece in this match. Bentaleb. Naldo. And here is Omar Mascarell. Given away by Napoli. And the goalkeeper, as you would expect, once again doing his job.
Yeah, that's it, his job. Get behind the ball and save it.
So 20 minutes to go. Not a very complicated catch for the keeper. Callejon here. Bentaleb. Baba on the ball. He's just a thorough reader of the game, and there we saw it. And the defender finding a solution to the problem. Well, that shouldn't really happen from a throw-in. And the ball with Schupp. Well, let's see, does he mean business? And Mascarell. On the ball, Konoplyanka. Carrying a genuine threat here. Here's Insigne. On the ball, Konoplyanka. An awful lot of green space to run into. The delivery towards the back post. Well, a sloppy clearance. This is why we adore this game. Late drama, and now they're in front.
Well, it looks like the game was over, but no. There's another chance, and there it is, back of the net. It looks like the winner. Well, you tell youngsters in that position just to hit the target. You can't score unless you do. And on this occasion, he does, and he scores.
And the goal that was scored, well worth another look, Lee. Well, having conceded a goal, how will Napoli reply? Mertens. Fabian. Andries Mertens. He's likely asking himself, why did I shoot from so far out?
Well, he's not the only one. I'm asking him, and all his teammates are too.
It's with Nabil Bentaleb. Then Konoplyanka. Well, he wasn't messing around with the clearance. We've had the official word. There will be a minimum of 2 added minutes. Callejon. Baba on the ball. Well, there goes the whistle for full time, and a night for the home fans to savour. It is complicated but doable. A win required, and the other result must go their way as well. Stay with us on EA TV. Hello, good evening to you wherever you are. The first piece of news to bring you is the fact that the heavens have opened. A rainy night here. I'm Derek Ray, joined in the commentary box by Lee Dixon, and we've got Champions League group stage fare on the menu. It's Napoli taking on Real Madrid.
Thank you, Derek. Well, I can feel the nerves jangling tonight around this stadium. The host could qualify for the knockout stages. It's a bit do or die. They would have thought they'd have been through by now. What will happen in the end? I'm looking forward to this one, Derek.
And a no-nonsense clearance. The Napoli starting 11. We're thinking 4-3-3.
Yeah, one central striker, Derek. The width comes from the wingers who will stay high and wide. Very narrow midfield and a conventional back four.
Here is Marco Asensio. Well, a glance at the table confirms that the home side are not really in the position they would ideally want to be in. It's pretty critical, Lee, if they have designs on progressing.
Well, there's nothing they can do about the other fixtures. That's out of their hands. Concentrate on the game in hand. Go out there, win the 3 points, see what happens.
Is it going to end up being productive for them? Fabian. Callejon now. Job done, ball one. The ball with Luka Modric. Isco is a player who usually brings those special qualities to a match. Lee, what do you enjoy about his football?
Well, yeah, when defenders look who they're playing against, they always look at the goals. 2 goals in his last previous game. He's certainly a threat to them today.
Well, he's given us away. And he opted for subtlety with the chip just over.
Well, I wouldn't take the chip on, but he did. He's a bit unlucky, to be honest with you, Derek.
He has plenty of support. It is a fruitful forward run. Should he really have taken on the shot from that acute angle, Lee?
You're judged by your play on the pitch, and some of that play is decision-making, and he made a poor decision there.
Given away. Isco. Marco Asensio. Well, let's see, does he? Benzema! Oh dear, I think he's left his shooting boots behind in the dressing room.
Well, it was well worth the effort. Poor technique, really. Should do better than that.
It's with Hamšík. Mertens. Karim Benzema. Isco. Real Madrid moving the ball with purpose. What can they do from this position? Simple catch, really. He's given... Great ball from Isco. Marco Asensio! Keeper's contribution, but what next? And a goal it is, the opener in this game.
Well, keep it tight, that's what both managers would have been saying. But now the opening goal's gone in. Tactics have got to change. Well, as we see, there'll be an inquest between keeper and defenders. He'll be saying, where were you? And they'll be saying, why didn't you catch it?
And the match back in business. Real Madrid with the advantage. Mertens. Will they get themselves level here? And they've only gone and applied that finishing touch.
Well, look at this, Derek. Sometimes the opposition are all set up perfectly for you to dribble through them. It's almost like he's playing FIFA. He goes through and puts the ball in the back of the net. It's brilliant.
Even Steven, one apiece in this match. Isco. Here's Ramos. Given away by Real Madrid. The tackle crisp and accurate. And the danger cleared. Plenty of running room in the wide position. Benzema waiting. And the header so near.
Well, he's in a great position. Technique's pretty good, but he just hits the woodwork.
And he's broken free. Can he beat the goalkeeper? Well, not really a shooting moment he's going to be especially proud of, Lee.
Well, he did have other options, but he thought, you know what, I'm just going to have a go.
Isco unable to outfox the defender. Bale. The ball with Luka Modric. And the through ball from Modric. And Bale has lost the defenders. Well, far from the cross he had in mind. Goal kick it is. We've been waiting to find out. Now we know. A minimum of 3 added minutes here. And now Hisai. Given away by Napoli. Well, the half-time whistle here, Lee. And if it stays this way, they'll go tumbling out. And as the second half commences, both sides can reflect on a first half in which they were so very evenly matched. Bale. Karim Benzema. Here's Carvajal. This is Gareth Bale. Beautifully timed. And the decision is one of offside here. Karim Benzema. So plenty of forward momentum from Real Madrid here. Can he give them the lead? It's still alive. He's been and attempting the through ball. And now can he keep calm? And in it goes! A goal with the potential to get them through to the knockout stages.
Wow, there was pressure before the goal because they were trying to get one. Now they've got it, they've got a different kind of pressure. Can they keep hold of this? Well, here we'll see it again. There's 2 parts to every game, with and without the ball. They've soaked up a lot of pressure today, but they've got their reward.
So they're playing again. Can Real Madrid bounce back? Here's Ramos. The ball with Luka Modric. Real Madrid have given us away. And taken forward by Mertens. Running towards goal. One man to beat. Oh, he's missed the chance to extend their advantage.
Oh, a golden opportunity to really put the game to bed.
Mertens. Throw-ins given. Well, Real Madrid are going to make the change now. Casemiro. Now Casemiro. Delivered into the area here. And on the volley, that's not exactly how he intended to catch it.
Well, it's worth a chance. 1 in 10, it goes in the top corner. 9 out of 10 goes where it did do.
Substitution time it is. Bale. Toni Kroos. Toni Kroos, full of ideas on the passing front. A very high degree of difficulty for any goalkeeper.
Sheer quality. Quality of the shot and certainly quality of the save.
Fine cross into the middle. And he's clear as lines. Super defending, you've got to say, but it's gone out. And here's Alan. Mertens. Will he play it in? And he cuts inside. And you need your defender to take charge. Well, great read there to intercept. Well, a reminder that if the current situation holds, they will be moving on to the knockout stages, Lee.
Well, yeah, 2 words, sum it all up: concentration and focus, Derek.
Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. And Diawara has it, in a position from which they could potentially do a bit of damage here. This is Kroos. Bodies forward, and a really sumptuous ball. Kroos in the middle. Not all that convincing defensively. Mertens. Only 10 minutes remaining here. Looks as though they might make real progress on the counter-attack. Not so. Well, the counter chance looks very real. This is Gareth Bale. Now Casemiro. Carvajal. Well, with 5 minutes remaining and just 1 goal between them, still the prospect of late excitement in this match. Here's Insigne. This is Sergio Ramos. This is Kroos. We've been waiting to find out. Now we know a minimum of 3 added minutes here. They've given it away. And so it is, full time here. And the good news is that they have clinched their place in the knockout stages. Here's the difficult part of the equation, Lee. As a second-place side, they might be up against one of the big guns in the knockout phase.
Well, ideally, yes, you'd finish.
This ought to be a game not just appealing to fans of the respective sides, but also to neutrals. 2 of the best teams in Europe up against each other. Stay with us, we'll have all the action for you live right here on EA TV. And welcome on a rainy night. The heavens opened earlier and it just hasn't relented. I'm Derek Ray, joined here on the commentary position as always by Lee Dixon. We've got action from the round of 16 in the Champions League to bring you. It's Napoli facing Manchester City.
Yeah, thanks, Derek. My favourite part of the competition. Only 16 teams left. Group stage is out of the way. The big teams come alive. It's the pointed end of the tournament. Gets everybody's attention. It's certainly got mine. I'm very excited.
And a glance at the Napoli side. If you like wingers, you'll love this league.
Yeah, absolutely. I love to watch a winger play, especially with pace and power. The central striker will stay more or less in front of the goal. The support will be provided by the three central midfield players. The back four is pretty conventional, but the fullbacks will be asked to support from behind.
And so the starting 11 for Manchester City. Nicolas Otamendi starts alongside Vincent Kompany at the back. Kevin De Bruyne plays alongside Fernandinho in central midfield. And leading the line is Sergio Aguero. Always difficult to predict in advance. A City free kick forthcoming. A no-nonsense defensive clearance. He's been a bit unlucky. Sané. Fernandinho. And Bernardo Silva has it. This is De Bruyne. The goalkeeper relatively untroubled.
Yeah, he's not going to let that one in, Derek.
Given away by Napoli. Will he play it in? And here's David Silva. Sané in the middle. Still alive. And on the volley, that's not exactly how he intended to catch it.
Well, it's worth a chance. 1 in 10, it goes in the top corner. 9 out of 10 goes where it did do.
David Silva. De Bruyne. It's with David Silva. Bernardo Silva. Oh, goodness, he was right on top of the situation to get the ball back for his team. David Silva. Alan. Job done, ball one. Fernandinho with it. Sané dispossessed. Dries Mertens in full control of the ball here. And it's gone behind for the corner. And now the delivery. Mertens! Well thumped clear. It's with Hamšík. The cross is on. Nice and easy for the keeper. Bernardo Silva. Well, he's setting the table for his team. And a throw-in forthcoming. It's with David Silva. And here is Fernandinho. And a half. Can they take the lead? Just wanted to get it out of there. Read it superbly to take back possession. No doubt about it, Manchester City have set high standards for themselves in recent years. They expect to go far in the Champions League. But Lee Dixon, this is the unforgiving part of the competition now.
Yeah, the work has to be done in the early rounds, and when knockout football starts, the pressure does ramp up. But they'll have one eye on the semi-final and final. Big players respond to big games.
After the foul, a chance to contemplate what is next, and perhaps a goal from this free kick. And the keeper grabbing hold of that free kick. The electronic board has been held aloft. 2 additional minutes here. David Silva. So the whistle there. Into the second half then, and these two sides are locked together. Just can't really choose between them at the moment. And plenty of scope to be creative in that wide position. Given away. It's fine play from David Silva with the ball at his feet. He was certainly in, the chance was there, but credit has to go to the defender, Lee.
Well, part of a defender's job is to put players off doing their job, and that's exactly what they do there. It's a decent effort in the end, but...
Perfect through ball from Sergio Aguero. And the referee says penalty. The referee has given a penalty following that clumsy challenge, and how important is this?
Well, a big chance to go into the lead from 12 yards. What an opportunity.
And in it goes, as coolly as you like. Never in any doubt from the spot.
Well, as we see it again, I can tell you his nerves will have been jangling, but he kept his nerve. Really good penalty.
A chance to revisit the goal. And they're playing once again. Manchester City with the advantage. Fabian. Mertens. And Scoop. He's managed to get in behind. Every goalkeeper would expect to catch that one. Mertens. Fabian. Company now. And the danger cleared. Callejon. Alan. Mertens here. Aguero. Still, in the opinion of the referee, that is a penalty. The card has been produced. It is red for the goalkeeper. A goal it is, a confidently taken penalty.
Well, as we see, this is probably the best angle. He picked his spot, he didn't change his mind, and the keeper's got no chance.
It's going their way, 2-0. Arkadiusz Milik. Lorenzo Insigne. And De Bruyne, chance, Kevin De Bruyne, and they've only gone and applied that finishing touch.
Well, it's not a brilliant goal, but it's a goal. It's in the back of the net, keeper couldn't do anything about it.
And the goal that was scored, well worth another look, Lee. There has been a gulf in quality tonight, but you've really got to give them credit for the fact that they haven't let up at all. Out of play for a Manchester City throw-in. Gabriel Jesus. Fernandinho with it. Sterling. Walker now. Given away. He's just a thorough reader of the game, and there we saw it. Company. Callejon. And he's broken free. Can he beat the goalkeeper? Just a bit too high with that powerful effort.
Yeah, he's just leaned back, Derek. Power was there, but not the direction.
Walker. Company now. And the defender finding a solution to the problem. Given away by Napoli. Only 10 minutes remaining here. In full control of the ball here. A diving stop of quality from Ederson.
Well, he's got springs in his boots, hasn't he? Look at that.
And behind it's gone for a corner. Now, what can he do here? And a throw-in it's going to be. It's with Alan. He had the sixth sense to know what to do and win it back. It might be perfectly set up for the counter-attack, you know. And this is Sané. Across from Sané. Well, a sloppy clearance. What can the opposition do with this? Inside the final 2 minutes of this contest. Now, this might pay dividends. Well, he made sure there was absolutely no way through. It's with Hamšík. Well, it was a risky challenge, but brilliantly executed. Gabriel Jesus now. Sané has it. Moving through the gears. An authoritative challenge. And that will be all for tonight. The final whistle here, and it's advantage match. The camera's already zooming in on Kevin De Bruyne, and it's understandable why that's the case. Top marksman in the Champions League. Can he add to his haul this evening? Good evening and welcome. There's so much to be enthused about going into tonight's contest here at the home of Manchester City. My name's Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary on this game is the former Arsenal and England fullback Lee Dixon. And Manchester City hold the clear advantage ahead of the second leg of this tie in the Champions League. It is Manchester City up against Napoli.
Well, as we saw, Manchester City were in total control in that first leg. In all departments, they're absolutely superb. Really, really strong.
And fed forwards. And with Insigne. And not too far away, just a bit too much height on it.
Well, the keeper's beaten. He's gone for precision over power. It's a good effort.
And so the starting 11 for Manchester City. Kyle Walker plays with Benjamin Mendy as fullbacks. And leading the line is Sergio Aguero. And a glance at the Napoli side. The tactical battle is going to be highly instructive. 4-3-3 on one side and 4-3-3 on the other, Lee.
Well, when you match systems up, it's all about individuals. Who can get the better of the player you're playing against? And in this formation, certainly the wingers are going to be key on either side. And the long striker, when the ball's come in the box, he needs some support from one of those three midfield players making runs into the penalty area.
It's with Hamšík. They've lost the ball, Napoli. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. De Bruyne. I must say, Lee, respect and admiration grows for Kevin De Bruyne with each passing year. So many attributes. What are you looking for from the Belgian in this game?
He's really hit form of late. Defenders are really going to have to watch him. 4 goals in the last 3 matches.
Company. Otamendi. Walker. Kevin De Bruyne couldn't keep the ball. Fabian, and attempting the through ball. As an attacking player, you rather hope you'll get the decision in your favour, but offside here.
Yeah, the defence got that spot on, and so did the linesman.
Mertens! Well, the post getting in the way there. Just wanted to get it out of there.
Well, they were so close there, Derek, to taking the lead.
And vision shown by David Silva. Bernardo Silva's in behind. Leroy Sané! A City corner is his. Corner kick played in. Well, it might still work out for them. De Bruyne. Sané, but intercepted. And De Bruyne in a useful-looking position, but will there be an end product? They've given it away. It's with Mendy. De Bruyne. Will he play it in? Callejon. Mertens. Fabian. Bodies forward and the break looks on. Insigne. Let's see what he has in store for them. Fabian. Element of risk there, but he's won the ball. It's with Hamšík. Mertens here. And now Kevin De Bruyne. Walker now. De Bruyne. Sergio Aguero has it. It's with Bernardo Silva. It's with Hamšík. I must say, no shortage of space. And with Insigne. Is it going to be? And the ball is in the net. And that is not going to count. The decision is offside, Lee.
Well, it's a good decision from the assistant referee. Spot on there.
And now Kevin De Bruyne. The electronic board has been held up. Through ball from De Bruyne. Well, that's the end of that for now. He had the sixth sense to know what to do and win it back. Aguero makes his way into the attacking third. And so the half-time whistle is sounded here. So the Champions League round of 16, second leg. The second half is underway. Mertens. Callejon now. And Dries Mertens. And this time it's in. Well, the goal will not stand. It is offside.
Yeah, good football there, but just straight offside.
It's with Mendy. Company now, given away by City. Jose Callejon, blocked by Otamendi. Throw-ins given. Kevin De Bruyne, midfield organiser supreme. But is he going to be a bit disappointed with his own contribution?
Well, with the team winning, the school report says must do better. He's not done enough in this first half. Needs to improve, needs more energy, needs a lot more of everything, to be honest with you.
Sergio Aguero has it. Sané. It is advantage Manchester City here. Aguero! He's gone for power, Lee, but it's wide.
Well, no real direction, but the power was there. And you're right, it's just gone past the post.
Number 7.
Given away by City. Mertens here. He's lost it. Sterling. And we're inside the final 30 minutes. De Bruyne. It's with Mendy. De Bruyne now. Sterling ready. And they deal with the threat this time. Corner for Manchester City. A change in the offing for City. And a deep ball in. Might be a chance here. Good tackle. Excellent defending. Just couldn't quite keep it in play. Callejon. Given away by Napoli. Sterling has it. Walker now. The cross is on. Well, that's very smart defending, and now they have the ball again. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Looks as though they might make real progress on the counter-attack. Not so. De Bruyne now. Well, let's see. Does he mean business? Quick thinking to dispossess his opponent. Read it superbly to take back possession. It might be perfectly set up for the counter-attack, you know. And Aguero. All in all, a broken counter-attack. Just been a thoroughly cogent and convincing performance in this match, Lee.
Well, for City, the creative teamwork has all come together tonight. The players are all on the same hymn sheet. The flow, the movement, it's been brilliant.
An abundance of space. And waiting is Mertens. Taking care of business defensively here. Andres Mer... Oh, he's through here. Only the keeper to beat. It'll be a corner. And the flag has gone up here. Offside the decision. Inside the final 5 minutes now. Angled towards Insigne. Clattered away. De Bruyne. Sergio Aguero has it. And that's very much in the repertoire of Aguero. We've had not to be in terms of the finish.
Minimum of 2 minutes of added time.
No more time left. The referee says that will do it. And it's Manchester City who go marching on.
Well, Derek, what confidence that will give them. A huge margin to go through into the next round. Played very, very well. That confidence, you can use that. You have to. It's like gold dust. Go into the next round with that confidence. Who knows where they can go.
Previously on the journey.
You're serious about going pro, you're going to have to make football your life, you know.
There he is! Only 17 and already achieved what most players never will. I'm ready! Come on!
I just love playing football. That's all I know how to do.
Good luck on a new season.
Cheers.
Images emerging this morning of Hunter wearing a Real Madrid shirt.
That is not what happened. We've been had. Michael, you gambled my career just to get back to the big time.
It's not like that.
What's it like then?
Alex, this could be good for you. You could set MLS alight. It's a chance for a new beginning, son.
Hey, man. Welcome to LA.
It's like a different world out here.
I've seen the footage on the TV. A-listers.
Glad you came.
Man, thanks for having me.
Swap shirts after the game?
I will see what I can do.
You've been playing out of your mind, man. Just keep up the good work. Don't be getting too dazzled by those Hollywood lights, all right?
Dad?
Telling me this is my sister. Didn't know you played.
Yeah, it's in the blood. All I'm doing is fighting every inch of the way to play the game I love.
Well, 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 look who's back from La La Land. Everyone's watching me, waiting for me to be the next Alex Hunter.
It's time to stop trying to make everybody laugh. It's time to start earning some respect.
Apparently some of the big guns in Europe have been sniffing around you.
Atletico, PSG, Bayern.
Alex, this is Beatrice Villanova. I'd like to talk to you about your future. As a player, as a person, as an icon.
Hunter, have a good match. I will.
$100 goal's been hard to come by, eh, Jimmy boy?
No harder than the first 99.
Don't be thinking you'll be getting it now, my son.
And the corner's floated in. Oh, and it's there! Jim Hunter equalises with his 100th career goal. And what a beauty it was. Left foot volley, caught sweet as a nut. That's one he won't forget in a hurry. And the restart after the goal then. The score now 1-1 with the equaliser. Well, that was a poor pass. Struggling to keep possession here. Jones. Well, what a moment for Jim Hunt. Yes, the referee pulls him up for the foul. Good defensive play. Well, they've lost possession and there could be a counter-attack. Oh, he's found a way through here. Can he finish? Referee blows his whistle for offside. Oh, he's found a way through. I just wonder if he can finish. And he's really having a go here. The goalkeeper hung on to that quite well, actually. Here's Lewis. Oh, well, there's room here for a shot. Yes, it's going to be a corner. And they've swung it right in. Hughes. Oh, that's a good goal. It's a good goal, and now they're in the lead. Ah, the replay shows what a good header that was. Oh, it's a good game now. 2-1 the score. With Lewis. Oh, that's been cut out. Now, has he got the pace to get there? Oh, dear, oh dear. He should be doing better there, really. It was a good chance, a poor attempt. Lewis. That's a foul, surely. Lewis. Here's Thompson. And that's possession given away by Coventry City. Yes, it's a foul. With Lewis. Well, it was well intercepted there to regain possession. Well, as we know, the beautiful game is always evolving, and it looks like we're on the horizon for yet another change. FIFA has announced that for the 1970 World Cup, they're going to introduce red and yellow cards as ways to better manage infractions. 2 yellow cards would equal a red. Oh, here's an opening. Oh, he's found a way through. I just wonder if he can finish. So close, just over the crossbar. Oh, that pass was misplaced. This needs a good cross. And Coventry have given it away. Here's Wilson. Oh, that's unlucky. He beat the goalkeeper. With Davis. Here's Robinson. Here's Thompson. Now Davis. Yes, it's been given away by Wolverhampton. Here's Davis. Not what was required. Oh, he has a go! And that was only just wide with the keeper beaten. Here's Lewis. Lovely ball. Now then, can he finish it off? And at the expense of a corner, I think. Swung right in. Oh, that's the way to relieve your lines. And they concede another corner. And he swung that right in. Lewis. Oh, a good run this. What can he do from here? Oh, he's had a real go here. With Davis. A great chance to score here. Off the woodwork, but the ball's still lively. there's the flag, it's offside. Here's Lewis. And Coventry have lost possession. Well, there's the final whistle. Disappointing result for Coventry, especially considering how well they played over the first 50 or 60 minutes. But this game will be remembered for Jim Hunter's 100th career goal. What a way to mark the milestone with a cracker of a volley. Thanks for joining us here. We hope to see you again next time. What an entertaining match this has been, and a little bit of football history as well. Who will forget Jim Hunter's incredible 100th career goal?
I can't believe they played football on the telly back in the Stone Ages.
Yeah, tell you what. Grandad was a proper player.
Can't even get a rise out of you. You're all business as usual.
Of course, back then, we didn't have all the fuss you lot get these days, you know. We played for 150 quid a week if we won.
Come on, really?
To us, it was all about just playing the game. Hey, look at that.
Like that on target.